Okay, so for this first tutorial, we've got a timeline build here. We got a bunch of biking footage, and we want to lay some music down. And so we're going to need to go through the process of importing some music files, or specifically one music file. The problem we run into is that the majority of music files that we have are in an MP3 or AAC or M4A format, which, as it turns out, Final Cut hates. You can't play them without having to render them every single time. It sucks. So we're going to go through the process of transcoding them or uncompressing those files into an AIFF or WAV format that Final Cut really likes. So here we go. We're going to first of all Command-Tab over into iTunes, and we're going to go through the process of actually importing the file in. So we'll hit File, Add to Library, or Command O. All right, let's see, I've got a file here. It happens to be a Moby track, just to piss Bree and Rocky off, who I'm sure think Moby is pretentious and a poser. So we'll import that. Now we can't see it right now because we're in the music view. We have a lot of files in here. So I'm going to come over to my search space and type in Moby, and we've got it right here. So click on that. Now we need to tell iTunes what format we need to kick this out as. So I'm going to come up here to my iTunes menu, click on Preferences, and pop up this window here, or General tab. And down here where it says Import Settings, we need to click on this and change the import using AAC encoder to AIFF encoder. All right, click on OK. OK. Now we need to go through and actually transcode it. So I'm going to Control-click on this file right here, and click on Create AIFF Version, and in about 2 seconds we've got it. Now we need to pull this back into Final Cut, and the easiest way I find to do that after we've gone through this uncompression or transcoding process is actually just use our Finder option here in iTunes. So I'm going to Control-click on this file, my AIFF file, and click on Show in Finder. It's going to pop up this new little Finder window, and we've got it right there, 19flower.AIFF. Perfect. Okay, so let's click back on iTunes, hit Command-H, and now we've got our Finder window right on top of our Final Cut layout, and now we can just click and drag and drop it over into our Final Cut browser, our project browser. Bam. Okay, there we go. To close that window, click in here, open up Final Cut, or activate Final Cut, and let's see, double click this. Okay, let's see, scroll through here. Cool. All right, so I'm going to set an in point, an out point, and drop this down here. Drag this out. Cool. All right, works. Don't have to render anything. And there you go.